Hi there everyone, it's Anna the Pinterest Pro again, traveling down the Pinterest Superhighway. And I hope all of you are doing well today. And I have to say to you, I do wish that some of you would leave some questions for me or put some questions up there now so that I could answer them, because I really would like to do that. Also, you hear me throughout saying, show me some love. That helps me out. It helps me to get my Facebook Live seen more. So that's why I asked for that. Also, don't forget that I have the Pinterest hacks offered to you, and the link is going to be posted here on my Facebook page. So you can click on that link and it will take you to the place where you will receive those Pinterest hacks. So I hope that you will do that. And if you remember yesterday, if you were here, I talked about some tested tactics that will help you to break through on Pinterest and be successful. And yesterday, I talked about, first of all, that to show keyword-rich descriptions. And that is so important. Use the real estate descriptions of your boards and descriptions of your pins. And the second thing that I talked about was to choose the correct category and to stick with that category, with that board especially, so that you will get found. And then the third thing was to email your list. You have an email list, so why not use it? Make them aware, and then they can help you to make more people aware about your Pinterest account. And that is how you get found. So today I want to talk about 3 more things, and one of them is keyword stuffing. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, with your descriptions, you want to make sure that you use keywords, but do not keyword stuff. You know, with some of the other social medias, you put hashtags and lots of words so that you will get found. Well, on Pinterest, they want you writing descriptions. They want you making complete sentences. So it's very important that you do that. And so remember that. And as I said to you yesterday, Pinterest does not like the hashtags. So if you're sharing something from, say, Instagram, I know that you put a lot of hashtags on that. So be sure you go in and edit the pin and remove the hashtags. Okay? The second thing is to make sure that on your website you have the follow button. And on Pinterest, they make it real easy for you. They give you the instructions, and they give you I can't think now. I'm getting what to say, logos, but the button, there we go, to put on your website to ask people to follow you on Pinterest. So you see, by doing that, you're advertising that you do have a Pinterest account, and if people have gone to your website, they apparently are interested in your company. So, you know, that's one way of getting them to follow you on your Pinterest account. And then also, along with that, put the pin it button on your website. And then that way, if there's something, especially if you have a lot of images of product on your website, then it's a great idea to put the pin it button on there, because then people will pin images from your website onto their boards, and that's great. That's great. You really want people doing that. Even, you know, those of you that do a lot of blogging, you know, people may find your blog by Googling. And so when they read the blog, they really like it and they want to save it to refer to later. And so if they can pin it to a board of my favorite blogs, say, then that makes it real easy. So that's another good idea. I can't emphasize enough, though, for you to be active and consistent. And that is one of the things that people really fall down on, is being active and being consistent. And consistency means that you really need to be pinning on Pinterest at least 5 of the 7 days, because that helps you to have that traffic and for people to have more of a possibility of seeing your pins. And then also you want to be active, because that way you get your name out there by being active. It gets more of your pins and your name into the general feed, but also you're supporting other people. You want people to support you, so you're looking through there and repinning things and making comments and so forth. Breaking news, by the way, is that with Pinterest, they are taking away the like button. So when you see that disappear, you'll know why. Pinterest feels like that all you really need is the save button, which used to be the repin button, and they feel like that if you're saving something, you're showing that you like it, and so therefore the like button is not necessary. So just a little bit of a breaking news today on that. And so be sure that you're doing these things, and it will help you to get found on Pinterest. Also, to find me, you want to make sure that you're following me here on Facebook. You've clicked the follow button. That way it makes you aware of when I'm beginning my Facebook Live presentations. And I am really making an attempt to share good Pinterest content with you. I can't emphasize enough how much I would like for you to ask questions. I would also like for you to leave any topics that you would like for me to cover, because I would be glad to do that. It's like last week someone left the comment of how do I get found on Facebook, and that is what I am talking about this week. And so that gives me an idea of what you would like to hear about. And so keep that in mind. Again, if you feel like it is good content, I would love it if you would share the information. If you don't feel like it's good content, maybe you'll share the video and make fun of me. I don't know. Just share it, okay? So, but remember, to get found on Pinterest, the suggestions that I have given you are good, rich descriptions, stick to the subject with the category, email your list. Do not do keyword stuffing though. Put the follow button and the pin it button on your website, and then be active and be consistent. And along with being consistent, make sure that you're consistently pinning and repinning things that are related to your industry. This is Anna, and again, show me some love. And I am signing off, and I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m.